Welcome into the latest edition of ESPN FC. I'm Dan Thomas, joined by Ali Moreno and Stevie Nicol. Sunday sees the Community Shield. Crystal Palace take on Liverpool. Of course, this is the traditional curtain raiser for the start of the Premier League, as you have the league winners taking on the victors of the FA Cup. No surprise when you take a look at how the bookies have this game set. Liverpool 7-2 on Crystal Palace, where you can more than double your money. Outsiders coming in to this final at Wembley. For more on this, I'll come in, shall we? Frank Leboeuf, who 25 years ago was representing Chelsea in the Charity Shield, taking on Manchester United in that game. Frank, what were your memories of it? How seriously did you take it? How did you use it?
I took it very seriously. I played two Charity Shield, twice against Manchester United. The first one in '98, we lost it on penalties, and we won the second one in 2000. I think it was 2-0 against Manchester United. But it's always a big game. I mean, when you go to Wembley, the crowd is full. I mean, the stands are full. All the Chelsea fans were expecting a win. So you want to play it seriously, and you really want to beat the team that you play against, especially at the time against Manchester United. So that was a serious game. I wanted to get a silverware. I wanted to start well the season, and I wanted to be successful. And it's another line in a resume. So I'm expecting Sunday to see two teams who really want to win it, because I guess, yeah, it can be taken as a friendly game, but I don't think the same way. It's like when you play with a national team and you play a friendly game. It's never a friendly game. If you play for your country or you play a big game for your club, it's always a serious one for me.
How very different that answer is to the one that Stevie Nicol gave to me ahead of today's show, which was?
Well, it's a strange game. The Charity Shield's a strange game because, yes, as a player, it's at Wembley, and yes, you want to do well. But the problem is the coaching staff, the build-up to it is all about the following week. It's all about don't do anything stupid. Right. If anybody feels anything, you tell us, we get off. You know, the whole build-up is not about winning. It's not like a cup final. But obviously when the game starts, you try and win the game. But it's not really the be-all and end-all. It's not.
Having said that, though, what will it take for us to be sat here on Monday and you being concerned about Liverpool?
The only thing I'm looking for in this is the new signings doing well.
Right.
I think genuinely that's what most, in my opinion, genuinely that's what most people will be doing, because, you know, McAllister and Gravenberg or Salah or anybody else, you know exactly what they're all about, and we expect to see what they're all about come the Premier League season. But for the Virtues of the world, you know, the players that have just come in, that have just signed, the Frimpongs, you know, whoever it is, everybody, and certainly my eyes will be on them and see how they do. And hopefully they do well, because that's the only thing that I'm interested in.
So as a more experienced, if you're a Van Dijk or a Salah speaking to these players, what's your message to them?
Go and enjoy yourself and do what you do.
Right.
Just do what you do. You don't have to go and try and show everybody you're a world beater. You do what you've been doing, and the reason... Again, it's the old speech. The reason you're here, son, is because of what you've been doing. So all I'm asking you to do, with a couple of little wrinkles, is do what you do. And if you do that, we're not going to have a problem. And then off you go. Will
Crystal Palace be taking this more seriously?
I would expect so. I would expect so. They got a taste of the big time. And so Crystal Palace will think this is big time. Because Liverpool have been there so many times before, because these players have been at Wembley and all the big occasions so many times before, it'll be different for them. But for Crystal Palace, absolutely this will be big. And I expect Crystal Palace, actually, to come out and try and do exactly what they did, not only in the semi-final of the FA Cup, but in the final as well. They'll do exactly the same, and they will try and stay strong and catch Liverpool in the break.
And this gives us a better idea. It's one thing to watch them in pre-season. It's another thing to watch them when there is some silverware. Whatever the importance of the silverware is, it is important to the fans. And to some degree, it's important to the players once you start playing, once you get out on the field. You're playing for something. It's a different feel in the blood, in the system, in the heart, in the soul. It's like, okay, things are starting to get serious. And why is it important for the new pieces to fit well? And why is it important for them to have positive memories and positive moments? Go back to, say, for example, I'll throw a random name at you. Alvaro Morata with Chelsea. In the Community Shield, he missed a penalty. Now, some may say, it doesn't matter. And yet there are players that will hang on to these things because this is the first important sort of sight that we saw of Alvaro Morata. When he first came to Chelsea, his first memory of playing at Chelsea in a game that mattered was missing a penalty. So you want them to play well, the new pieces, because you want them to build momentum going into the season, not carrying negative energy, not carrying negative feelings. And while we don't think that the Community Shield is the most important thing in the world, it is if you don't play well. Because now you're going into the season not playing well, not feeling good about yourself, and with the expectations of, hold on a second, you came into a championship team, a team that already won the title. Are you going to add value to this team, or are you going to take value from this team?
Yeah, but they've got a parachute though, Ali.
And what is that?
The parachute is if they don't perform well, the manager is going to be, don't you worry about that. That doesn't count. The only thing that counts is the first day of the season.
Right.
The only thing that counts is when you step on the field at Anfield against Bournemouth. That's what counts.
Frank said for him it was as important as the World Cup final.
Well, but that's fine if that's how Frank took it. I'm just telling you my experience of when I was playing, how we took it, and how the coaching staff took it. Because it was a regular event for us. We were going there almost every year.
Right,
So it's a completely different scenario. But Wirtz and other players will get a parachute on this game. If they don't turn up, they will get a parachute.